Casey Ashmore, coming to you from a top secret location, but you can probably figure it out. It's near Lake Ray Hubbard, near Rockwall County, Texas. Beautiful day to be outside. I wanted to get on location and out of the studio. Thanks again for watching. Please like, subscribe, and share. I'm going to do a dive on the Texas criminal procedure, specifically as it relates to the filing of cases through plea bargain negotiations, and then we're going to talk a little bit about trial, which is one of my favorite things. But real quick, I hope you're never in this scenario, but 90% of us are going to have some sort of criminal offense simply by the fact that we all drive motor vehicles, and motor vehicles increases the likelihood that you're going to commit a moving violation, and 90% of criminal cases are speeding tickets, blinkers, taillights out, this, that, or the other, right? So the chances are very high that all of us at some point in our lives are going to have some contact with law enforcement, usually in the form of a moving violation, a real minor one. Now, sometimes those things get more significant, and those more significant violations of the law, and we're going to get away from automobiles and motorcycles and all those things, and we're going to just talk about in generalities. There's two types of criminal conduct: misdemeanor conduct, felony conduct. Misdemeanors are serious. They do have some serious consequences. They can, up to a year in jail, pretty stiff fines, etc. If the sentence is ultimately resolved, you can go on probation. Now we call that community supervision, and that can be, a process, a 12-month process, depending on the nature of that misdemeanor. But what I'm getting at is, how is a misdemeanor offense charged? Well, let's back it up. Let's say it is a moving violation. Let's say that the tail light is out and police officer pulls you over, and unfortunately you've had just a couple of beers. So that's a misdemeanor DWI. Again, moving violations. Open the door. Taillights out. Officer has a right to stop, conduct the stop, determine that there's suspicion of alcohol consumption. Alcohol investigation ensues. Officer writes up a police report, gives the police report to the county or district attorney where you live, and that county or district attorney can just straight file a misdemeanor charge based on what they think in the officer's report supports the evidence that they could, beyond a reasonable doubt, prove a case for a misdemeanor offense. Okay, that's essentially how that works. So the judgment call is first with the law enforcement officer, and then the next step is it's presented to a district attorney, an assistant district attorney in the county where you live, and then that misdemeanor is charged on an information, and that's just straight filed by the district attorney's office, and the client, the defendant, is then put on notice of their charges.